All right, hey everybody. We are now live with Thomas from Tryhards. So we're excited to share with you guys a little bit more about what the Tryhards team has been up to. As many of you know, they are one of our Knighthood program inductees. They are on the Polygon network, and we are going to continue with sharing with you guys all the updates that are happening with their project. There's a lot for us to talk about in these next 30 minutes here. And I'm excited to have him on live with us to share that with you. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes to join in and join in on the stream. So in a minute here, I will turn it over to Thomas to kind of start just going over the platform and where it's developed up until this point, and then we'll end it with some really exciting things to share with you about what's coming with Tryhards. So anyways, yeah, thanks so much, Thomas, for hopping on. Definitely excited to chat with you today.
Hey, thanks for the introduction, and I'm also very excited to be here. It's my first time on the live stream, so excited to be here.
Yeah, awesome.
um,
Yeah, cool. And remind me what your role with Tryhards is again.
Sorry, hey guys, I'm Thomas. I'm the CEO of Tryhards, also founder. We created the game a year ago. We started with Tryhards, and now we have a D-app. We're almost done developing the alpha version of the game. This will release in the end of April, and I'm really excited to be here and to share everything I've got to share today.
Awesome, cool. So if you wouldn't mind actually just sharing, I was having some technical difficulties, which my community knows a lot about with me, and my Matic wallet was deciding not to connect. And so, I'm going to turn it over to Thomas, and he's going to kind of walk through the platform as it stands, and some of the really cool updates that they're going to be working on from an art standpoint. So, if you wouldn't mind pulling it up for us, then.
Give me a sec. Share my
Yeah.
screen. I see someone in the chat saying that my microphone is a little bit soft. Is it better this way?
I'm going to turn you up too. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for the feedback, everybody.
Yeah. So I guess everyone can see my screen now. What I wanted to show is Tryhards consists of two major parts. We have the D-app, what I'm showing you guys right now, and we have the main game. And in the main game, we'll have many features. We will start off with a PvP arena. This will come in different kinds of match types, so 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, etc. We started off with our app, our D-app, and players can already purchase NFTs. They do this at the smuggler. When a player has purchased an NFT, it will go into their inventory, and they will get different kind of characters. So we have 4 factions with the apes, the undead, the robots, and the survivors. What I'd like to show here is, for example, I've got a simulator. This is one of our apes. I was lucky I got an elite one. So players who do this, they already get staking rewards from these NFTs. So at the moment, this one is 145 universe power. For every 100 universe players get 0.6 Try. Let me show you how it works. So we've made these NFTs more than half a year ago, but now we are in the process of making them real 3D characters. So, for example, this is the art of the character itself. What's really important here is that our game will have a top-down view, right? So players will see the characters with a 60-degree angle, and so it must be interesting to see these characters from this angle. And so that's why we had to change it a little bit. The NFTs are from the front, so I'll show you again. Oh, where did we go? There we go. This is from the front, and so we need to change this all up and in a different angle. So first we have these these sketches, and then we change them into different colors and see what the team likes, and then we continue on and choose one which it looks like this, for example. So to continue, players have the universe power gives you staking rewards, like I said. So for example, here you can complete sets at the staking page, and you this is the total universe power of the entire DApp, and players earn 3,500 try times all the or gedeeld door the metaverse universe power. So
Yeah, cool. And
players can
about the
also
really quick too about the 3D. So that's going to first off, when you say 3D, are these going to be 3D models coming up, or more 3D perspectives from a 2D aspect?
No, there will be 3D models. So, so 3D models, but you can see them from the top-down view. So they can turn around 3D, and you can see them from all perspectives. But
Yeah, awesome. And then that will come into play with what you guys have coming out in April, if I understand correctly, too, right? Where you guys have this alpha for PvP. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and what that kind of experience will be like for players?
Yeah. So in the alpha release, players will be able to the blockchain part won't be connected yet. So it will first be the game. Players can join. They can test out some of the characters we have, test out the weapons. They can switch the weapons because that's a very important thing I forgot to mention. We have fanatics and we have weapon NFTs. And they're both in synergy, so you need both a weapon and a fanatic NFT to actually join a match or start the game. But at the alpha release, it will all be free to play, and everything will be available so that players can just get a feeling about the game, try everything out, see what they like, and
And when you say equipping and switching weapons and things like that, do I understand right that this is kind of like first-person shooter type aspect, or what's the what will the playing experience be like for players in the alpha?
Yeah, so let's have a look. Maybe I should have opened the arena as well. I'm not going to look for it.
That's okay.
I think I can easily find it. So, so players fight in the arena. We have all these different. So maybe let's explain a little bit better.
Sure.
So what we have what I just explained. So we have the loot box. We have a whole lore. What the Tryhards metaverse is about, and how all the factions came together, and they all came together on Planet X. And on this planet, there are several places to go. So we have the social hub, we have the arena, we have the smuggler, and this is an example of the smuggler. This will be located in the social hub, and players can instead of going to the actual to go to the D app, players will be able to just go into the game, walk up to the smuggler, talk to him, and purchase an NFT. And it's basically the same as the D app, but then immersive and inside the game.
Awesome. Cool. That's a huge shift too, because I think, as I see that you guys have recognized too, DApps are really exciting and cool, and it's kind of where DeFi has started. And yet, now it's like, okay, but let's get like some real gameplay action going on. Like, let's make, I think I heard you say, everyone's kind of throwing out, it's going to be immersive. But what I hear is that you guys are taking that to another level with allowing people to, hey, look, we're going to create this immersive game experience. So it's going to be immersion first, blockchain later. Like, we already know how to do the blockchain stuff. We already have the D app. And what we want to do is show you guys that there's like a real game going on here. And you'll be able to interact with all the D app functionalities, but within this more immersive game, right?
Game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So, and it also gave us an opportunity to because of course we need funds to develop everything and to get things started. So it gives us an opportunity to already start the game a little bit by providing the D app and providing the DeFi options. But yeah, they will all come together when the game is finished. So that's the idea here. So maybe something else I also forgot to mention is that players, by opening the boxes, they will also receive crystals, and these crystals are used to upgrade the characters. So if you have an elite character, you need elite crystals, but you can also compose these crystals at the refinery and upgrade them, for example, from refine to elite. Uh, I don't know. Let's say 33, whatever. So you can do, but this will also be in. Of course, this will also be in the main game, and players will after playing matches or after fighting waves of monsters in the dungeon, they will also receive these crystals as a reward. Um, so that they can get better staking rewards and yeah, earn more, basically.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, we've gone through like a ton of really awesome information already. And for those of you who are just joining, who maybe missed the very beginning, this is Thomas, CEO of Tryhards. We are just talking about what their platform looks like right now. We're talking about what's coming in the future, which is an immersive 3D game that they're currently going through the process of transitioning and developing all of these amazing looking art assets and creating this immersive experience. And additionally, you mentioned this social hub. So one of the key spaces that I see moving forward in 2022 and potentially being the thing that everybody's talking about is social-fi. Like, how do we connect all of this Web 3.0 functionality? How do we connect wallets and players and people who are interacting with these D apps with each other? Because it's very much a it's not very fun to see that 0x12345 is on the leaderboard, but when you can claim that and you can like be like, hey, that's me, or just even interacting with other people. Like, just tell me what your vision is for that social hub, because I'm really excited from what I've heard so far, and I definitely want the community to hear it too.
Yeah. So yeah, basically the social hub is where everything comes together. So players go, can go anywhere from the Tryhards metaverse from the social hub. Players can interact with each other, and for example, set up shop. We have the plaza, also in the D app already, but this is all going to be in the game. We want to include things like emotes and how do you call it, um, interactions, for example, that you can wave to each other or whatever. All these stuff we want to integrate into the game, and players, like, the idea is that Tryhards is not just a game. It's not decentralized finance. It's an actual it it's a place where people can come together and just chill, chat, and have a good time.
Yeah, awesome. No, that sounds really cool. I'm definitely excited about what's to come here. So as far as we kind of talked about some of the things that are coming up with the PvP coming out at the end of April, the alpha for that. Any other major things that you want to bring to people's attention? I know you kind of had a document. Like, feel free to just like pull that up if you want. If we can share that with the viewers and just talk through it. People love leaks here, so anything in any form that you want to share with them about what's coming up would be awesome.
Yes, yeah. I'll just elaborate a little bit on the document. I think it's maybe a
Sure,
bit boring to look at,
no problem.
but so yeah. So like I said, we will start off with the core battle system implementation, so people can switch between the weapons, and yeah, the UI implementation. We have a skill system which is still being worked on, and yeah, in the late April, end of April, I mean, players will be able to to get a little taste of that, and after that we will focus on the social hub, and this will be beginning of May, and I'm like these are things like, like in game development, it's hard to say. For example, like this is what we are working towards, but I like don't tie me to it. It's always a hard thing to be actually on time with these kind of things. So after that, we will have the battle arena. I mean the PvE bosses, so dungeons where players can fight waves of monsters, and after so many waves, at the moment it's 10, you have a boss fight, and these bosses have unique um, have unique skills. So players need to actively dodge them to like uh, so every kind of there's many bosses with different kinds of mechanics, and you need to learn these mechanics to understand the game, to understand the boss, and you have to defeat them. And when you defeat them, you will get really rare NFTs with which only players can get, which are only achievable by slaying these bosses. So and that from that point on, we are working on an achievement system as well. So players, if they, for example, if they killed 1,000, won 1,000 matches, for example, they will also earn rare NFTs or wearables, or for example, we at the moment we have the Genesis Halo NFT. So players who participated in our INO will receive that, and this basically gives you more XP or uh, more options to play multiple games at a time. So it's something I also kind of forgot to say. So when the game is live and players can like when the blockchain is connected to the game, at this point players can't just continuously play the game, because then we will get into all sorts of problems. So, for example, we will release energy system, so players can play 5 games a day, and we also be able to refill or restore this energy, because else, yeah, it will be really hard managing the ecosystem. But yeah, we've got a lot of cool things coming up. Um, but yeah, so the alpha release in the end of April, or the open alpha at least, and then it will be just updates from there on, and hopefully we launch the official launch will be end of May, beginning of June, something like this.
Awesome. And my dog apparently is very excited about this, as you can hear.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, he's very much into. He has his own MetaMask wallet as well. I don't know what his seed phrase is, and he won't tell me. Um, but so we have like 10 minutes or so left here. I want to just open it up to any questions that we have for the people who are viewing it live with us. Now is a unique opportunity to hear it straight from the man himself about what your questions are about Tryhards and what they're looking to do, and maybe hearing more about their upcoming metaverse and PvP and things like that. So we'll let the people in the chat ask some questions here.
Sounds great. In the meantime, maybe I'm still sharing my screen, right?
Yes.
Maybe I can show something. Let me have a look. So, for example, this another example. This is Plato, one of our apes. I personally, I really like him. So we've been working on animations for him as well. Now, this is, for example, the idle animation. He always has his hand on his back. That I'll play it again.
And by the way, this is through a this is through the live stream, so it's going to look a little bit sketchy for people who are watching right now. But yeah, but of course, just kind of calling that out too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! Is that a roll?
So, for
nice.
example, yeah. So like a dodging animation, because players will need to be able to dodge the attacks from bosses, for example. Let's see. I'll pull up the Twitch chat as well. Let's see. We also have. This is not so interesting. This
yeah,
this is my favorite. when he gets knocked down, he stands back up.
Oh, like the Smash Mouth song, or
Nah, you can get the characters can get knocked down.
yeah.
So it's also maybe interesting to explain a little bit about the development, right? So in the game, in the development takes a lot of time. Every angle of animations have to be made, and this is something we really enjoy doing. But also what we think is really important because the game needs to be like we need to set ourselves apart from the rest, right? So if we're gonna get some standard animations from the Unity store or whatever, this is not gonna help. So we really want to make our own animations. We have our own characters, our own lore, and it's taken a lot of time, but yeah, I think in the end, it will really help us to for players to enjoy the game more and really, yeah, to have a really engaging and immersive game. Let's see, what are some questions? So how are players going? So Java asks us, project looks very cool, but how exactly are players going to earn in your game? So in Tryhards, we have, of course, we have the D app where players get staking rewards from just by simply owning the NFTs. But we have there's two major ways. There will be multiple ways in the future, but let's start with the arena. Players can just fight in the arena, and the top players will earn rewards because we will give them the rewards. But players can also set a wager. So, for example, if you think like, okay, I've been kidding around with my friend and say, okay, I bet you 100 try that I can beat you in a match, and this is one of the other ways that players can earn. And of course, we have the boss fights, the PvE part, and these will basically, you will have, like, I don't know, like for example, if you play any other game, you beat the boss, you get the loot, and this will be the same. So you have a chance to hit the rare drop table and get rare NFTs. And crystals, and the crystals are then again used to upgrade your character, and your character becomes worth more, and you get better staking rewards in the process. Just to show you something about our marketplace. So, like, keep in mind we've been here for 3 months, and we've there's been the average price for NFT at the moment is $40, and we've traded for about 52,000 USDC at the moment. So yeah, so players can. The idea is also that it's a free market, right? So players can join, start the game, have fun, and some characters will be stronger than others. Some meta will, there will become some meta, which is the best way to play the game, and so the players can choose. If a character is worth a lot, then you can sell it on the marketplace. Let me have. What's another question? What percentage of the total NFTs art got transferred to 3D space? Oh, I don't know about percentage, but at the moment, I think 1/4 is now. We have 20 NFTs, so let's say that we have 5 characters in full 3D. Oh, you can't see me anymore.
Oh, is that something on mine? Let me check it out. Oh yeah, some connection issue on my end. Looks like. Oh, there we go. All right, we're good now. There we go.
Okay, let's see. It asked me to switch network for this. I'm on BNB network. Yeah, it's on the Polygon chain, guys.
Yeah, and
Why
one
did you
easy
choose
way
this
to
blockchain?
if you wanted to, just even within CryptoBlades, if you go to app.cryptoblades.io and you go to the options and you switch the options menu to Polygon, then it will switch up your MetaMask and everything too. So I actually use that to like be a little bit more of a convenient way to like switch networks as well, because sometimes MetaMask freezes on me. But yeah, so that's one way. If you're a CryptoBlades user, you can switch over to Polygon and then head over to play.tryhards.io, and you can check out everything that we've seen here. As he mentioned, you can actually buy NFTs right now through. It looks like it's kind of like a random poll, right? Like you can do a certain amount of polls from the NFTs, and then you might get super rare ones. You might get more common ones, but then you can stake these
Exactly.
while you wait for all of this really cool content that you guys are developing in this metaversal aspect of Tryhards. Stake them. You can be earning Try tokens in the meantime just for holding them, and that's kind of what the earning mechanism looks like right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's that's a good summary of it. So yeah, I see there's another question about why did we choose the Polygon chain. Or will it be able on multiple chains? No, I don't think, like at the moment the token is traded on the Binance chain, Binance Smart Chain, and the Matic chain, but we're not going to not in the near future. We are not going to bridge the game or anything like this, because yeah, we first need to focus on uh, finishing our product and getting enough players, and then from there on we will think about going to another chain.
Awesome. We got one
Okay.
more minute left here, everybody. If there's any last questions, get them in now, and we can get it answered before we hop off with Thomas.
Yeah. So I see people saying that there's really low gas fees on the Polygon chain. Yeah, that's right. It's one of the reasons. Sorry, my cat is intervening.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, the Polygon chain, it's fast, it's cheap, and yeah, we got in touch with them early on, so we decided to go with the Polygon chain. The Binance chain is highly centralized as well, so we thought the Polygon chain was better. But yeah, what's my cat's name? Her name is Nori.
Awesome.
To end it on that note.
Yeah, awesome. Well, cool. Thanks so much, Thomas, for hopping on. I'm excited to see the metaverse release whenever that is. Obviously, I know you guys are targeting alpha in April, but like everybody knows, we're in game development, so it's always soon, soon TM, soon trademark, and but regardless, very excited to see the progress that you guys are making. We inducted you guys into the Knighthood program because we love what you guys are doing, and I'm so glad that you've had a lot of success with having it looks like over almost 20,000 NFTs minted already, and
Yep.
I'm going to shoot for that ID 20,000 myself. I think, and I think I hope to see an uptick there from our community. If you guys are real tryhards, you're gonna go start minting some NFTs and get your hands on them before this PvP release. But other than that, yeah. So
Exactly.
thanks so much for hopping on, and we will talk soon.
Yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, we stay in touch. Thank you.
All right, bye
And
everybody.